Very well, welcome back to Let's Play. Back to the Future, the game. Last time, we managed to go back from the future. I mean, from the past. And we managed to go back up to the future. Now, well, I don't know what to expect, because I was expecting a really big plot twist. And my objective is resume your life as a normal 80s teenager. Let's try to do that. Just front door, bike zapper, the milk crate, the garage door. Let's try the milk crate.
Dad must have used that to haul away all those books from Doc's estate sale.
Garage door.
Wonder if Biff finished the wax job on my 4x4.
Anything. Let's see. Anything else? The bug zapper.
When did we get a bug zapper?
Yeah, that's weird. Let's see. Front door. I don't know what to expect here.
Hey, anyone home? There's something wrong with my key.
Please, not now. Tomorrow. Give me another day.
Oh crap. It's your son Marty. What you talking about?
Another day? Dad, what are you talking about?
Marty? No, that's impossible. Marty was run out of town.
I've got a bad feeling about
Now,
this.
me too. Round down. I only left last night. Are you in trouble? Round down.
Out of town? What are you talking about, Dad? Let me in.
This is a trick. Go away.
No, heck, this isn't a trick.
Alone. Haven't we suffered enough?
Mom.
No, the mafia runs the town for some reason. Where's my brother and sister?
Get Dave and Linda.
They left town years ago, which you would know if you really were Marty.
How can I convince you?
Tell me something only Marty would know.
I got my scar. Are you mad, Mom? What I did when I was 8.
When I was 8 years old, I set fire to the living room rug.
The game just crashed.
That's right.
Oh my lord, what are you waiting for, George? Let him in!
I got a bad feeling about this, seriously. I bet the mafia runs the town now for some reason.
Oh my god, Dad. What happened to you?
What do you think happened, butthead?
Biff.
I thought we told you to stay out of town, shrimp.
Biff. Whatever's going on, I'm sure we can handle it. Reasonably. Who were they?
Like you don't know Cliff and Riff. What do you think we should do with them, baby bro? What we should have done years ago, big bro. I'm gonna enjoy this, McFly.
Wait, I'm trying to process here.
When did Biff get brothers? How come Biff's another wimp? What did you do to my dad? First
What
of
the hell
all.
did you do to my dad?
Your dad's been in that wheelchair since before you were born, butthead. And you better hope he has a spare, cause you're gonna need one in like 3 seconds.
Dodge, that way.
Ooh.
I got a question.
Was I around out of town? What did I do to you?
Why
Yeah.
are you guys so pissed at me?
You don't remember? You've really lost it, McFly. Think back. The thing with the manure truck.
Which one?
Yeah, which one? There's like 1,000 of those? Jump! Hup.
Hey!
That worked.
And another thing.
Was I around out of
How
town?
did I get run out of town?
2 years ago. Don't you remember? We made a deal that we'd go easier on your old man if you left. But now you're back. So the kid gloves can come off.
Dodge. Hup. The crate's still
Tell
there.
me,
How long has this been going on? Can't you pick on someone else? What about Mom?
what about my mom? I mean, how did she end up with my dad?
Beats us. Guess she has a thing for losers. She could have had any one of us, but she went for old Gimpy McFly.
Jump.
Oh,
Here's what I still don't understand.
How long has this been going on?
How long have you been coming down on my dad like this?
ever since that school dance, when Georgie laid Biff out in the parking lot. Shut up, it's not funny. Someone messes with the Tannen family never lets him forget about it.
Okay, dodge that way. Let's go back on the crate.
Biff!
The Tannen mob, where are the cops? Where's your dad? Where are the cops?
You better leave before my dad calls the cops.
The cops? We own the cops! The Tannen gang's the 5th most dangerous crime family in California. We got connections all over the place.
No way.
You don't believe me?
Biff, no!
Bang! Ha ha! Check it out.
To your family from mine, in gratitude for your continued service, J.J. Valenti.
It's Don Valenti, godfather of the Sacramento mob. The 3rd most dangerous crime family in California.
Doc. Whoa! Well, at least they're all stupid as the main Biff. Get the gun. I mean, it's not a gun. It's a match. It's a match. I
Piece of
still get it.
cake.
Piece of cake, yeah.
I never should have let that floozy talk me out of rubbing out your grandfather.
Huh?
Oh, this is Biff Tannen, right? Kid Tannen, yeah, Biff Tannen.
No one in
It's Kid
Hill
Tannen.
Valley messes with the Tannen.
Now that's a real gun. That's mostly a real gun. Whoa, just in time, Doc.
Marty, get in! This timeline's been compromised.
You telling me?
No kidding!
Good God, that still works. Still flies.
Now, something we did in 1931 allowed Kid Tannen to escape his date with justice. As a consequence, the Tannens have been unchecked in Hill Valley for over 50 years.
Tannen gang runs wild.
Jeez, they robbed the arcade?
We've got to go back to the day Kid Tannen was supposed to be arrested. Figure out what went wrong and fix it. Otherwise, you could be forever stuck in a town owned by the Tannens.
Not an option, Doc. Punch it.
And here we're back.
Okay, Doc. Let's run through this again.
Sometime tonight, Kid Tannen is supposed to be betrayed by his mole, the singer named Trixie Trotter.
That hot babe I saw coming out of the speakeasy.
Exactly. When she does, history says Tannen will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
Parker. Hey, do you think he's related to Jennifer Parker, my girlfriend?
Could be.
Heavy.
In any event, somehow we've changed history so that neither of these events happens, condemning your family to generations of abuse at the hands of the Tannen crime family. You need to go back into Tannen's speakeasy, find out what's gone wrong, and get Kid Tannen arrested.
No problem, Doc. Let me just put on my hat and I'm good to go. Is the mustache really necessary?
It's essential. You can't let Kid know that you're the same troublemaker that foiled his attempt to kill me.
Are you sure you can't come in with me?
It's far too dangerous. You may be easy to disguise with your nondescript features, but ever since my daring escape from the police and the mob, my distinctive face has been plastered over every paper from here to Reno.
Nondescript.
I'll find a safe place to hunker down. That flop house ought to fit the bill. You can find me there if you need me.
Okay, get into the speakeasy. Wait, there's Edna there. Wait, hang on, what's this? Control console.
Huh, looks like Emmett's been busy.
Yeah. A few days have passed, I think, since last time. What's Edna doing here? Salvation Station.
Pardon me, sir. From the way you're dressed and your general aura of seediness, I can infer only one thing. You're heading for Tannen's speakeasy. Am I right?
What about... No.
No?
At least you possess enough shame to lie about it.
Okay. That crashed again.
Unfortunately, I don't have the power to stop you, but I beg you to tarry here a few more seconds and listen to my song. Me, 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 me.
You say you've lost your self-respect. Okay,
Lost your
shit.
self-respect, but you should care.
What the fuck?
What in heaven's name?
Oh, sorry, Miss Strickland. Just a little experimental prototype gone momentarily awry.
Mr. Brown, why is there a dog in that vehicle?
Why? Well, to advance the human condition, of course. Hello, Sonny.
Sonny? Mr. Crockett, what are you doing in that getup?
I'm going undercover. Yes, I'm going
I'm
undercover.
going undercover.
How exciting! You'll have to give me an exclusive sometime. Right now, I've got some souls to save.
And you'll have to get an eyeful of my newest experiment.
You're not angry about the rocket drill?
Water over the bridge. I've moved on to bigger and better things. Come by the gazebo when you get a chance. I'll be setting up. You won't believe what Einie and I have been up to.
Famous last words. All right. Now where's that speakeasy?
Yeah, where's that speakeasy? Edna, low office door, bank doors. I still talk to Edna. Let's see.
Hey, Edna.
Mr. Crockett, what can I do for you?
What are you doing? I've got a story for you. Nice song. What's with you and Emmett? Tell me about Tannen. What's it with you and Emmett?
What's going on with you and Emmett? The last time I saw you, you seemed to be kinda interested in him.
That was before I belatedly realized that his agreement to host my Stay Sober Society was a clever ruse to ferry barrels of hooch to his so-called laboratory.
Sorry about that.
Now his very presence fills me with an irrepressible urge to pick at his philosophical and intellectual foundations with every tool in my vocabulary.
So you're not dating?
Dating? The mere thought of romantic involvement with that undisciplined techno-anarchist is preposterous.
Good.
It's preposterous. Why did I hear that word again? Preposterous. What are you doing? I got a story for you. Nice song. What's with you and Emmett? Tell me about Tannen.
What's Kid Tannen been up to for the last 2 months?
Didn't you hear? It was in all the papers.
I've been, traveling.
Well, the feds were all set to arrest Tannen on tax evasion charges. Seems they'd gotten Tannen's books from his accountant.
I heard something about that, yeah.
Well, the accountant disappeared, unsurprisingly. But the feds still thought they had a case. After all, they still had the books, right?
Right.
Wrong. The day before the trial, the books up and vanished right out of the court's evidence locker.
No.
Lots of fingers were pointed, but honestly, the whole town's so corrupt that it could have been anyone. Court clerks, cops, janitors.
Anything else? Kid beat the rap.
So Kid's walking around free?
Free, clear, and laughing it up in his new speakeasy. The feds want to bring a case up against him, but without those books, they've got nothing.
Tell about Parker, tell about Trixie. There's a lot to speak here. Bring Kid to
Could
justice.
Kid be brought up on other charges like, say, running a speakeasy?
In a perfect world, yes. But no one in town seems to care about prohibition anymore. The feds are only interested because of the lost tax revenue.
Okay, then, tell me about Parker.
Do you know anything about Officer Danny Parker?
Parker? Just another soul lost to the twin vices of booze and despair. I've asked him to tell me his story for my column. Sort of a cautionary tale, but he's never in the mood to talk to me.
Okay, how about Trixie? About the speakeasy, arsonist, busts you and dogs. Let me tell you about Trixie.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about Trixie Trotter, would you?
Kid Tannen's latest conquest? Well, she claims to be a lounge singer from Seattle, but my sources in Washington have never heard of her. I mean, honestly, Trixie Trotter, what kind of name is that?
Yeah, right. Let's see. About the speakeasy arsonist.
Whatever happened with that speakeasy arsonist?
I was about to ask you the same question.
Me?
Don't play coy with me. I may not have any journalistically acceptable proof, but I know you had a hand in Carl Sagan's daring escape from the authorities.
Alright then. Sagan's innocent.
Didn't you think that Sagan was innocent?
I used to, but after he escaped, 2 more speakeasies were torched in Colfax and Georgetown.
That's just a coincidence.
Coincidence? Or is our friend Carl a serial arsonist?
The serial arsonist. Yeah, might be. I was a serial arsonist in the town of Salem.
I'm pretty sure that Carl Sagan didn't start those fires.
We'll see. One of the reasons I'm camped out so close to Tannen's new speakeasy is it gives me the chance to catch the arsonist in the act. It'd make a great story for my column.
Indeed. About you and dogs.
What have you got against dogs, anyway?
They're smelly, rude, completely unable to take care of themselves, and frankly, they're not very bright. If I had my druthers, dogs would be banned from public places.
Harsh.
It's a harsh world, Mr. Crockett.
Yeah. Anything else? No, I think I've run out of option. Alright, thank
See
you.
ya.
Keep fighting the good fight.
Good. Salvation station.
Donate to the Clock Tower Fund. What's wrong with the clock tower? It's not broken, is it?
Not in the slightest.
Whew.
It's just painfully drab. I'm raising funds to commission a sculptor to place a couple of handsome ornamental statues on either side of the clock face. Something to inspire the citizens to do their civic duty.
Something like lions?
Or gargoyles. You can't beat a good gargoyle.
Right. That's a great idea. Anyway. See here what we
Sonny,
got.
you're just in time.
How have you been?
How have you been, Emmett? I know I haven't seen you in a couple of months.
I'm great, and I owe it all to you.
Really?
Yes, that argument I had with my father during our jet drill experiment gave me the incentive to finally quit that dreary court job. I've committed myself full-time to a life of science.
Thanks for watching Einstein. What are you doing? Thanks for watching Einstein.
So, thanks for watching Einstein while I've been away.
It's been a pleasure. He's proven to be a surprisingly willing test subject. It's almost as if he's been working with me for years.
More like decades.
What are you doing?
What's the story with the little car and all this equipment?
Einstein and I are conducting a few experiments with this 1/4 scale model to work out a few hitches in my planned demonstration at the Hill Valley Expo in a couple of months.
A radio-controlled car?
No. Well, yes, but there'll be so much more than that. It will amaze the world. Aha! Got it!
Got what?
I'll show you. Ready to go, Einstein? Watch this. When this baby hits 23 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious cow flop.
Einstein!
No!
Get him out of there!
Not to worry. I've got a fail-safe eject mechanism around here someplace. See? Nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
Well, this dropped it on the roof of the courthouse. Now we're supposed to
See
get
if
him.
I could find something to help. Or someone.
Yeah, Doc maybe. Emmett.
Don't worry, Emmett. I'm sure you'll get it right someday.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right now, I'm more concerned with Einstein.
Yeah, indeed. You gotta rescue Einstein. What went wrong? What's with you and Ed? Now tell me about Parker. Tell me about Trixie. Again, we have a lot of options. Let's go through all of them. We gotta rescue Einstein.
Can't you just go into the courthouse to get Einstein?
Well, he's not talking. I'm still at my job as a clerk, sure, but lately a lot of new locks. Now the place is sealed up tighter than my dad's wallet. For some reason, it doesn't talk. What went wrong?
What went wrong with your rocket car?
I'm not entirely sure. As soon as we get Einstein down, I'm gonna go look for it.
Okay. Find your rocket car.
Why don't you go look for your car now?
And leave Einie stuck on a ledge? Never! Dogs are much more important than any silly rocket car. Especially one that doesn't work at all.
Okay. What's with you, Edna?
What's up with you and Edna? A couple months ago, I could swear she was making goo-goo eyes at you.
That was before my father had her Stay Sober Society meeting thrown out of our house.
Yeah, we know
Now
that.
she takes every opportunity she can get to snipe at me and my work. It's very distracting.
Tell me about Parker.
Do you know
See.
anything about Officer Danny Parker?
My pop says he's a good cop when he's not drinking.
Good.
Of course, now I hear he drinks all the time.
Come on. About Trixie.
You know anything about Trixie Trotter?
The songbird of the Sierras? The nightingale of the north? The floozy of the foothills? Never heard of her. Man, I've definitely never snuck into Tannen's speakeasy to listen to her.
Definitely not. Fine. Nothing else to do here.
Well, I'll go off and see if I can get some help.
You do that. I'll stay here and see if I can think of a way to get Einie off that ledge.
Okay, maybe I can go to in here, the flophouse door.
Hey, Doc. How's the room?
It's a little cleaner than I would have imagined for a Depression-era flophouse. How are your investigations going?
Um, let's see. About Trixie.
I haven't really made any progress with Trixie yet.
Well, get out there and make some. If she doesn't blow the whistle on Kid tonight, he may never be brought to justice.
Okay, you're in the park.
Why didn't you tell me I'd run into your younger self tonight?
Because I don't remember being out here tonight. Clearly, your interactions with my younger self 2 months ago have slightly altered my personal timeline. I never had the nerve to perform public experiments like he's doing. No matter. Those experiments will be forgotten once I've seen Frankenstein.
Frankenstein?
Yes. Right now, my younger self is fiddling around down there with rocket propulsion systems for his demonstration at the expo.
The thing that'll kick off your scientific career.
Exactly. Now, the rockets are a horrible idea, and I'll soon realize that they'll never work. But eventually, I'll wander into that movie theater and see Frankenstein and clear my mind. I've kept the ticket stub from that movie in my wallet ever since. See?
Why?
Because it's during this movie that I'll have the inspiration for my breakthrough at the expo.
It doesn't have anything to do with reanimating the dead, does it?
Not the way you're thinking, no. But during that famous scene when Colin and Clive turned the wheel that raised that shrouded figure into the tower, and that bolt of lightning struck, well, let's just say more than one brain was reanimated that night.
Okay, save Einstein.
Emmett's not having much luck getting Einstein off the courthouse.
I'm not surprised. Einie's a smart dog, but heights give him the willies.
What can we do?
I've got it.
What?
Just get my younger self distracted, and I'll handle the rest.
Okay. What about this DeLorean?
Park the DeLorean.
I hid it in a DeSoto lot. Nobody's buying cars these days, so it should be safe in there.
Okay, about the speakeasy arson.
Hey, who did burn down Tannen's original speakeasy anyway?
I still don't know. I'd really like to find out before we go home.
Why 1931? About Kid Tannen.
Why are Tannens always such jerks anyway?
It's hard to say. Rogue Neanderthal genes in their DNA, perhaps.
Why 1931?
I never did get a straight answer about why he came back to 1931 in the first place.
It's, personal. When this is over, I'll tell you all about it.
I'm gonna hold you to that, you know.
Run this through for me.
Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
Yeah, me too.
It's very simple. In the original timeline, Timeline A, the speakeasy arsonist was never caught, creating one of Hill Valley's enduring historical mysteries.
Okay.
When I traveled back to 1931, I created Timeline B, in which I was misidentified as the arsonist and subsequently killed by Kid Tannen's goons. When its fail-safe mechanism triggered, sending it back to 1986.
Which is where I came in.
Precisely. You traveled back to June 14th, 1931, creating Timeline C, a world in which Carl Sagan wasn't rubbed out by Kid Tannen, but Arthur McFly was served with a subpoena.
And shot by Kid Tannen's goons.
Yes. So you jumped back in time 6 hours, creating Timeline D, saving your grandfather's life, but somehow preventing Kid Tannen from meeting his date with justice.
Which is why the Tannens were so powerful when we jumped back to 86.
So now we've returned to August of 1931, creating Timeline E, in which, fingers crossed, we'll send Tannen to prison where he belongs. Got it?
Sure.
Good.
One question.
What?
Can you explain all this? I'm confused.
Whatever.
Just keep your
I
head
got it,
down,
actually.
Doc. I'll be back soon.
I'll keep an eye out for your grandfather.
Right, let's go back there. Okay. Back in the streets, let's see what else we can do. What are our options? Hang on, barbershop door.
No time for a haircut now, even if they were open. Besides, they'd probably cut it too short.
Okay. Can I go this way? Not really. The soup kitchen. I need to find the speakeasy. Hang on. Can I go this way? Maybe from here we can get into the speakeasy. You know, this is the... Yeah. Let's see what happens here.
Who sent you?
Ulysses S. Grant.
What did you bring me?
Meat and potatoes.
What's the word?
Words are for wimps.
Trash cans. Crates. Anything else? There's crates. That should be the door. Let's see if anything in the alley over here. Doesn't look like it. Trash cans. Let's see what's in there. Maybe something I can use.
Ew. Ew. Okay, those guys going into the speakeasy were obviously speaking in code.
Oh, that's right. Crates. Let's see what's in there.
Cabbage crates. Must be for the soup.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if we can use the door.
Who is the king of Siam?
Oh, I maybe have it. Who's the king of Siam? Am I?
Am I?
What will you do if I let you inside?
Inside. Sidle up to your boss.
Sidle up to your boss?
Where do you hang your hat?
And you're hanging your hat at Hattiesburg.
Hattiesburg.
Welcome to El Kid, sir.
Yeah, that was easy. I mean, the last word has to use the same pronunciation of the first one. You know, I got it. It wasn't that bad. I mean, the last, I don't even know how to say that, but I got it. It was the same as the piece of paper we picked up before in the bars. Smart fellow makes it into the speakeasy. Easy as that. That wasn't that bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to once again present the hottest little number this side of the Rockies. And when I say my pleasure, I think you'll know what I'm talking about, am I right? So let's have a big El Kid welcome for the one, the only, Trixie Trotter.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Out of my way, kid. I got some sorrows to drown.
I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't
Find out why Trixie wanted to betray Kid. Alco. Kid Tanner, Nances. What Kid Tanner?
Hey, nice suit. Where'd you get it?
Costume shop at the mall. I had it custom made.
Yeah? Quality material. Who are you? Where you from?
My name's, Sonny Crockett.
I'm a local guy. I'm a stranger here. I'm a stranger here.
Nobody. I mean, you don't know me. I come from a very different place.
Come on, what's the dope? Spill it, or I'll...
Go easy, kid. From the cut of the suit, I'm thinking he might be with the Valenti gang.
Is that so?
Yes.
Yes?
Prove it. You ain't leaving till you show me some bona fides.
Yeah, whatever. Nances.
Hey.
Take a hike, Squirt.
Okay, fine. Lift.
Wait, you ain't leaving till I get the dope on you. You really with the Valenti gang?
Okay, Zane, what about
Hey,
him?
bartender.
What'll it be?
Give me a drink about these characters on the wall. What are the drawings? Seen Officer Parker. Tell me about Trixie. About you. About you!
So is your cold all better?
My cold?
Yeah, when I saw you a few hours ago, you were sneezing like crazy.
Mister, I ain't had a cold in over 2 months.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Wrong guy.
Yeah, right, definitely. How about those characters on the wall? What are the drawings? Seen Officer Parker. Tell me about Trixie.
What can you tell me about Trixie?
You trying to put the moves on kids, dame?
No way.
Good, because if you did, I'd probably be hanging you on the wall of honor. Know what I mean?
Okay, how about this Officer Parker?
I'm looking for a cop named Parker.
Then this is your lucky night. He's sitting next to you.
Him?
Yep, quite a sob story, that guy.
Sob story?
Oh yeah, job troubles, dame troubles, psychiatric troubles, you name it. You get him in the right frame of mind, he'll talk your ear off about him.
Okay, how about, last one. What are you drawing?
What are you drawing?
Another celebrity caricature.
You drew those?
Prohibition ain't gonna last forever, bub. I gotta have a skill I can fall back on when all this goes away.
Draw me. Yeah, draw me.
Think you could do a caricature of me?
Sure. Presto!
That really doesn't look like me.
I didn't have much to work with.
You're right. About these characters on the wall.
So about this, portrait gallery of yours.
What about it?
What's it all about? Who are those guys?
The caricatures hanging along the wall of honor commemorate those who are no longer with us on account of having ticked off one Irving Kid Tannen.
They're the guys the kids killed?
Well, of course not. They're just a bunch of guys that Kid didn't particularly like, and that at a later date turned up dead. It's what do you call it? A circumstantial coincidence.
Yeah, right. Give me a drink
I'll
then.
have a drink.
What's your poison?
Peps, on second thought, forget it.
Suit yourself.
Okay then. I think I ran out of option, and I'm also ran out of
Thanks
time.
for the talk.
So yeah,
Yes,
thanks
I
for the
want a
call.
Drink. This ain't no library, you know.
Okay. Next time, I guess, on Back to the Future, we will explore more here in the speakeasy and see what we can find out. See you guys then.